Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and now it's 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. That one complete. He finds Shark. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and build a play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking long for his tight end read. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsay. And this is going to be a Bucs 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run here with Lindsay. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
It's a gain of 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On second down, it's Lindsey. Lindsey, first down and more than that. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Philip Lindsey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so, you know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league. And
he rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the counter, Lindsey. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
White on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Falcons nothing.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Falcons nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Hey, go 66. 54 is
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Tackled at the 32.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it, changes field position for...
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Brings up 2nd and
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Davenport make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
a 52-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
3-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. And 58 is the mic.
Now Mostert. Room here to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Raheem Mostert, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Harrison Butker set to kick.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Right at the
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua, forced out to his left. Pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a carry for Lindsey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Hey, 66.
Brady now on 1st down. And This is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Justin Madubuike in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. From midfield, here's Brady. That's complete to DK Metcalf. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Being chased out left. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to fourth down.
Incomplete. It's fourth down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make him punt it.
For the field goal, a 45-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Nelson on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's...
And he's into the clear. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Tucker now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run the counter. It's Brown. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
tackle made.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
It's just me and you. Slam, slam, slam.
Right back to Brown. They find some open field here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Malcolm Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Falcons 9. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Go Bandit. Jackson, reload.
This is Mostert. And able to find a little space. He gets this up over the 15 to the 16. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. Once again, it's Mostert. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up fourth down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
First down.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. A short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? The throw right sideline here is complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 58, boys, 58. 58 to Mike. Sugar, sugar. 58 to Mike. 50. All right, here we go.
Mostert. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
57, Mike, 57.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Shotgun now for Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Here's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Brady. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DK Metcalf with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. So what can Brady do here is he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
You might be getting tired of seeing me. Like 57's right. Hey, Alabama. 57's a Mike. Watch 57. Hey, 16.
Throwing now is Brady. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You're trapped. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
The ball carrier, Mike Pennell there on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you, boy. Right there.
Another run by Lindsey.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. This is Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. One of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the Fourth quarter. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down.
Wait, 20. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Check it, reload.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On first down, Brady. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Justin Madubuike picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Brady completes it to Hardman.
Brady's
only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Check it back.
Brady now on first down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Now Brady again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Raheem Mostert, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for two. Again, it's Brady. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game.
Falcons 23.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have two, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
56.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Brady will try again on 2nd down. He'll find Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's going to let it fly. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
final score,